Alright, this is Julian Valderrama. I'm the author of Blueprint for Immortality, the Quantum Code for Life Secrets to Success, and Life is a Game, the Quantum Code for Life's Principles for Success. And in this riff, I'm going to talk to you about the reality, the facts of how manifestation truly works. Most people who understand or have observed the law of attraction, have studied it, have read books like it, grasp the idea of how the law of attraction works. But there's a fallacy that happens when people at first learn about the law of attraction or manifestation techniques or teachings about how the universe can bring into creation what you desire by you commanding it. See, because there's a state of mind that is brought to the equation, and that is this. Most people who study these books about manifestation, the law of attraction, creation, creating your own reality, whatever, they come from a state of mind where they understand that they don't have what they want. It is the foundation from which they begin to ask and petition the universe or life or God for that which they desire. And it's not wrong, but it's also not 100% accurate. And there's a reason for that. And it's actually a physics explanation to this. Because the one thing that most of these books, or books like it, the main lesson that they try to bring home into your mind is that the universe is nothing but a vibration or energy. And energy just is. If you study physics and quantum mechanics, principles of Planck time and space, there are observations that are quantified and explained by the most recent research. And it is imperative, it is important, it is hyper relevant to your own understanding of how these things factually work. Because when you bring in physics into the equation, then your mindset changes to the truth of how things truly work. Particles, according to quantum mechanics, have been defined as specifically having God-like qualities. It has been referred to as the God particle. And that is not an accident. And it is because objective, scientific observations have proven that particles of energy at a quantum level behave in manners and with qualities that in times past have been attributed to God. And it is true. Pay close attention to this because this is super important. It shifts your mindset. It shifts your creative ability. It shifts and it will change the way you think and the way you see yourself. And this is because you are dealing with universal principles, universal laws of physics that operate at a quantum level, at Planck time. They occur, they operate before you can even think about it. Factually, your thoughts are too slow to perceive what these laws do at a quantum level. Our mind can only hope to grasp what our mind does. And that is this. If everything is energy, and if God is everything, then God is energy. This means that all energy is God. Because if God is all-powerful, all-encompassing, omniscient, omnipotent, which, by the way, are descriptions and attributes that have been given to the behavior and the attributes that particles of energy have. If everything's energy and God is everything, because we understand that God, or we perceive that God created everything, then God is all-encompassing and God is all energy. And you and I are made of particles, energy, which means God is in you through your own energy. This means that God is here and now, always, at every instant of Planck time, operating, thinking, feeling, observing, as you are thinking, feeling, and observing. Because God is all-knowing. Now let me regress a little bit and describe what I mentioned to you just a moment ago, and how particles have been attributed God-like qualities and behavior. And the double slit experiment proved this beyond a shadow of a doubt. The particles of energy, although seemingly defined by time and space, first of all, they are energy, waves of energy, photons, that are spread thin through all time and space. And Nikola Tesla emphasized this point, that your influence extends to infinite distance. That human beings are part of the gear work of the mechanics of the universe. And that your energy shifts and touches everything over infinite distance and affects it ever so slightly, but especially your immediate influence. Yes, your energy is powerful. Energy is powerful. And God has been described as being powerful. Now, God has been described before as all-powerful or omnipotent. How are particles omnipotent? What has been said, has been described, according to expert scientific research, that atoms, particles of energy, are mostly empty space. That they are 99.999% empty space. But empty space is not nothing. Factually, it is energy. And from this energy springs particles. Expert references has emphasized the point that within the space of a single particle of hydrogen, there is massive amounts of energy. It is being emphasized that the measure of these energies within a particle, a tiny particle, the space within it has more energy than the factual mass of the known universe. Think about that. That's massive. That's significant. That is hyper relevant. It is important to grasp that reality because we are all made of energy, particles. And we can, with our consciousness, our awareness, our thought control, our thinking patterns, our brain, our mind, we can manipulate this energy and bring about changes in the physical universe. This is law. This is principle. So you, because you're part of the body of God, your energy, and that energy is part of the entire body energy of God. And since you and God cannot be separated because God is everything and everyone, then God is also you. And therefore, you have humanity, you and I, have an unfathomable amount of potential, untapped potential. And we have been made to believe that we are nothing, that this is not true, that it's a lie, that you and God have been separated, that you are too sinful, that you are too everything that God is not. But physics says otherwise. Okay, this is the end of this riff. I highly suggest, if you have not already done so, to support this channel by buying this book that is being read to you. Life is a Game, The Quantum Code for Life's Principles for Success, and my previous volume, Blueprint for Immortality, The Quantum Code for Life's Secrets to Success. Also, go ahead and put a like on this video if you feel it is valuable. Also, share this with loved ones, friends, and this will help raise awareness of this kind of life-changing knowledge. So consider that, because what you do for others, you do for yourself. What you fail to do for others, you also fail to do for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also go ahead and put a comment below if you feel you have any questions, comments, or observations. I certainly love to read that from you. Let me know, what did you like best and what you got out of it, of what you heard today. And don't forget, life is a game, and this is the quantum code for life's principles for success.